Before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not? Sub to me by now. My content is fire. From transform reviews videos, stop motions, tour reviews, tour photography breakdowns, music occasionally. My Instagram and TikTok are all linked down below. And yeah, let's get straight to it. Okay, so the Rise of the Beast kids toy line was officially revealed today. I think this is the whole kids toy line that will be releasing early this year. I don't know if there's going to be any other figures, but this is what we have so far. They have an official press release here for Beast Mode Bumblebee. He's going to be $50 and available July 2020. I meant 2023. 15 sound effects and phrases. He's going to be 10 inches tall. He transforms in Chimera mode in 19 steps. Pretty cool. So let's take a look at these images. First up, Beast Mode Bumblebee. He's interesting. I mean, for a kid's toy, it's not too bad looking. He's got wings for the door wings, like bird wings, and then he's got like this bird chest right here, which is interesting. I don't know if that like flips up into the head for like a third mode or something. I don't know, but it's an interesting take for a beast mode type Bumblebee. And then we have Rhinox here. Let's see. Okay, here's the separate images of Rhinox. Interesting. I mean, it looks like Rhinox, you know. This is a good, faithful adaptation for what we're going to be seeing in the movie and what we saw in the trailer. This is pretty accurate to what we see, surprisingly, for a kid's toy. So a lot of the sculpted details are nice, you know. I'm digging this, but obviously not a lot of articulation to go by. And then these were reviewed by Chefatron almost a year ago now, which is crazy, but we've already seen those for a number of months now. This Optimus Prime right here is new, and he looks alright. I think he's like a Legends scale type figure. And then we have this newer character. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he could turn into a weapon and be wielded by Optimus, which I'm really liking these beast weaponizers. They're pretty cool. I wish they came with blast effects though, but whatever. These combiners are interesting. You got Bumblebee here with a Ravage type looking character. And then you have RC with this wolf type character. He looks like Snarl from the Cybertron 2005 cartoon from the Unicron trilogy, interestingly enough. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a nice little reference. And those two combine like Bumblebee did. Then there's a third one with Optimus Primal, and I think this was going to be called Skull Cruncher. This is a cool reference to the Beast Wars 1995 2-pack, I think it was, where they had Crocodile Megatron and Bat Optimus together before they changed some concepts around and it became T-Rex Megatron and Gorilla Mode Optimus Primal. So this is pretty cool also, and those combine the same type of way. So not too bad ideas going on here, actually, for the kids' toy line. It's actually a bit more innovative and interesting for the kids' toy line than for Studio Series, if you ask me. It's just that they're lacking the paint and articulation, which has been common for the kids' toy lines for decades now at this point. It's no surprise. Then Cheetor turns into this sort of weapon, and then Rhinox turns into this Gatling gun, which looks pretty cool. And then there's this Skull Cruncher looking character again that turns into this double-barreled gun. And that is it. I have some images here of an Optimus Prime blaster and a Bumblebee mask. The blaster will be $20 and the mask will be $35. That is in USD. So taking a look at these images real quick here. There's the gun for Optimus. There he is in robot mode. And then there's Bumblebee and the Optimus Primal mask that we actually saw got leaked last summer, I think it was. So good to see these officially revealed. And lastly in this video, I wanted to talk about a new trailer for Earthspark. The rest of Season 1, the rest of the episodes will be dropping March 3rd, so in a month from now. And it has also been greenlit for Season 2, which is great. I think the show has turned out pretty well so far. And we have a poster here. New episode streaming March 3rd. Pretty cool looking poster there, and we have the trailer. Now I'll just be talking about some interesting screenshots that I'll be sharing from the trailer. We have Bumblebee rolling out with some of the Terrans. We have the new ones that joined him and the first part of Season 1 that we saw. And we have Bumblebee in his Volkswagen Beetle mode. I don't know if it's going to be an exact licensed Volkswagen, obviously, but it looks pretty damn close to it. He's got even the stripes, which is a reference to, obviously, the Bayverse incarnation and all the incarnations of Bumblebee after, like Prime and stuff like that, which is very cool. It's got like a little bit of a gold bug type coloring to it, but I think that's just the lighting. I don't know if they're going to do that for sure. And Bumblebee is with Breakdown. They're like sort of either shaking hands or doing this sort of arm wrestle. I don't know what their deal is going to be in this show, what their relationship will be, but this is a very interesting scene that they would put in here for this trailer. And we have Tarantulas. Out of all the characters that I thought would be making their debut into Earthspark, I did not expect a Beast Wars character like Tarantulas to appear, and this is fantastic. Obviously heavily based off of his Transmetals design from the 90s, with some new added flair to him to fit in with the Earthspark aesthetic, which he looks great. I'm curious to see if his villain arc is going to be similar to his IDW comics, or if they're going to try something new, or if they're going to mix everything together while forming something new out of him. Who knows? They have a lot of options to pull from with Tarantulas. I'm just happy he's going to be making his debut back into a cartoon after how many years? 20-something years? I don't think he's appeared in any other cartoons besides Beast Wars, so this is amazing. And we have our return of Grimlock later on this season, which is also dope, heavily G1 influenced design. And he will be voiced by Keith David, brought to you by TF Universe on Instagram. This is where I first saw this. And he has a post here from TFW. Tarantulas is voiced by Alfie Allen. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Breakdown is voiced by Roger Craig Smith. And Grimlock is voiced by Keith David. Yes, sir. I don't know how Keith David is going to do his inflections for Grimlock. But if y'all know, he's back. And he voiced Barricade from the Transformers 2007 game, if I remember correctly. So it's great to see an amazing legendary actor like Keith David reappear in the Transformers franchise, voicing such a pivotal character. I'm just curious to see what voice they're gonna go with. He's had a British accent before in the past. He's had the me Grimlock type thing before. So who knows what voice they're gonna choose, or if they're gonna do something new. But I am very excited for the rest of this season and to see what they cook up with season 2. And let me know down in the comments below, how do you guys feel about the new Rise of the Beast Kitty toy line? And let me know your thoughts below about the Earthspark trailer, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.